Today we're going to be diving into the rabbit hole of the temporal paradox, also known as the grandfather paradox. These have to do with the topic of time travel and the contradiction associated with the idea of time travel or other foreknowledge of the future. So the most common brain puzzle associated with these paradoxes is, say you travel back in time and kill your own grandfather before he has children. If you do that, you will have never been born, meaning you will never have been able to go back and change the past. So it just becomes this infinite time loop paradox with no definite answer of what would happen. And several theories have been proposed to resolve this loop, including the multiverse/alternate timelines, the timeline protection hypothesis, and the Novikov self-consistency principle. So the multiverse/alternate timelines is traveling back in time creates an alternate universe or a branching timeline. If you kill your grandfather in the past, you erase that specific past in his timeline, but you still originate from your own original timeline, which remains unchanged. And then we have the timeline protection hypothesis, and this theory suggests the universe inherently protects itself from paradoxes. If you attempt to kill your grandfather, some unforeseen event, such as your gun jamming or missing your target, will always prevent you from succeeding, which keeps history intact. And then the Novikov self-consistency principle says that in quantum physics, this principle proposes that time travel is only possible if the events in the past result in a consistent present. You could travel back in time, but your actions would be exactly what already happened, meaning you would fail to kill your grandfather, or your attempts would be what leads to your existence. So I was just reading more about this, and I found another theory, which is called the many worlds/branching timelines theory. In the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, every possible outcome of a decision or event creates a new parallel universe. If a time traveler kills their grandfather, they create a timeline where they were never born, but the original timeline remains unchanged. The traveler now exists in a new branch of reality, avoiding the contradiction. So that's kind of scary to think about, how many universes there could be. So let me know what y'all think about this, what you think would happen, if you think any of the theories would be true. I don't really know what would happen. I'm not a time traveler. If any of y'all are, tell me what happened. But we don't obviously have any proof of what would actually happen, so we don't know, but it's definitely a question that I wonder about what would happen, because it just is an infinite loop.